You see him there. LA has a new fire chief. The city council voted unanimously to approve the appointment of longtime LA firefighter Jaime Moore as chief.
Our investigative reporter Eric Leonard joins us live from the newsroom with more on Moore. Eric.
Yeah, hi there. Well, so Moore, as you saw there, appeared before the full city council today. He answered a few questions about his plans, but was largely praised by council members who said they look forward to working with him. Now, from the public's perspective, some serious questions persist about the department's handling of those two fires in the Pacific Palisades, and that will demand a lot of the new chief's attention. Well, Moore says he's concerned that firefighters handling the first of those fires back in January might have been ignored when they reported there was more mop-up that needed to be done.
The idea that our members may have spoken up and felt that they weren't heard or weren't listened to is an enormous concern. And that is why I'm going to demand transparency and support Mayor Bass's recommendation for that review of that fire itself, the Lockman incident.
And the Lockman fire he's talking about was that relatively small brush fire that burned in the Palisades Highlands on January 1st that appeared to be extinguished by the next day. An anonymous letter from inside the fire department says the decision to leave the scene the following day deserves a truly independent investigation, separate from the after-action report released by the fire department last month. Remember, the ATF says roots smoldering underground left over from that first fire are what reignited in the high winds January 7th and became the Palisades fire. Moore says he's fully committed to implementing the changes recommended in that first after-action report and revising the department's plans for high wind events in the future. He says he's going to work on improving working conditions for firefighters, getting their payroll system working correctly, and advocating for a lot more funding. And as you see there, Moore was sworn in a private ceremony in the mayor's office right after the council. So Moore's stepping into this difficult time for the fire department. Not only are there these unresolved questions from the January fires, but the city's needs for firefighters and paramedics are increasing all the time, and the city's budget is shrinking. Live in the newsroom, I'm investigative reporter Eric Leonard, NBC4 News. Back to you.